Hi YouTube, my name's Katrina and I'm just posting on here. I'm actually going to have the gastric sleeve surgery in Tijuana, Mexico with Dr. Jamie Ricardo Ramos Kelly at Florence Medical Center. As it stands right now, I'm 287 pounds and I wear a size 24, 26, and I just made this decision to, do this surgery so that I could have a quality life and give my children, the type of lifestyle that I think they deserve, because right now I can't keep up with them. The surgery itself costs $5,500. And you're required to put down a $1,300 deposit. However, Trish, my patient coordinator, has been so patient with me with that, because I just didn't feel comfortable wiring money, to Mexico for the surgery. I'd rather pay once I got there, by cashier's check, and, then I wouldn't mind paying a cash deposit. She's been so patient with me. She was like, okay, don't worry about it. Just once you get here, we'll do the paperwork and you can pay at that time. Well, they've been so patient with me, and she's been very professional as it stands. And I like the fact that she's down to earth, she makes you feel comfortable. Haven't really met the doctor yet. Looking forward to going. I think my biggest fear right now is, again, leaving my kids back in Florida so that I could fly, all the way to California, and then I'm picked up by, strangers to take me pretty much to a hospital in Mexico. There's just so much risk included in what I'm doing. And for me, the risk does not outweigh, the results does not outweigh the risk, because, I don't want my children to grow up without me. And, this is the biggest risk I've ever taken, in my life. But it's one that I am willing to take because, overall, I want to give myself every opportunity and every tool to, get healthy and to, overcome my eating disorder. It's been very hard. Right now I'm in a lot of pain, a lot of backaches, a lot of just aches and pains from being overweight, and just I'm tired of it. So at 290 pounds, I made the decision to do some research and found out about medical tourism in 2009, and I've been pretty much researching since then. And now I'm gonna, take a leap and do it. It started with me calling Dr. Ramos Kelly's office to get some information. Initially, I was going to go with Dr. Almanza, but decided not to, because I feel that I have a lot of medical, problems, and I would like to be in a full-service medical center with an ICU should an emergency arise. And I found out that, Dr. Almanza, he's a lot cheaper. I think the surgery for him right now is $4,500, but, it's done in like a strip mall. Like it's not a full medical center, and you recover at a guest house. And I would much rather stay in the hospital for the 2 days and recover in a hotel room that's near the hospital. So I decided to go with Dr. Kelly because also I saw that he had one death in June of 2011, but other than that, I didn't see any other incidents, that wasn't outside of the norm. The person that died I believe they said that, she threw a blood clot, I do have problems with blood clots, but that comes with the territory of having any surgery. I hope that that doesn't happen to me, and I'm very spiritual, and my faith, of course, is in God. I'm in His hands, and I'm praying for a successful outcome. But Dr. Almanza just had too many bad remarks about him, and wasn't sure if they're real or fake, because the patient coordinators get on there and go back and forth. I decided to go with Dr. Kelly just because of the hospital and because he has ties to America. I've seen a lot of good things about him, and I decided to find out how to reach him, which was kind of hard to do. The number that I called initially, I just kept getting a message, and finally, someone gave me the number to Trish's cell phone directly, and she was quick to respond. She's been, like I said, so patient. Basically, how it's going to work is I'm going to pay my money once I get there. I've already booked my flight. I'm going to get to San Diego at 7 p.m. and they're going to take me over to the hospital so that I could be prepped for surgery early the next morning, which is awesome. I want to get it over with and get on with life and just wake up after the surgery. Once I get there and all the paperwork is signed, I have my surgery, and I'm going to recover for 2 days in the hospital. On the second day, I'm supposed to do a leak test to make sure that nothing's leaking in my stomach pouch. And then after that, I'm going to be discharged and taken to the hotel, which is the Hotel Lucerna. And after that, I go home. I think I actually plan to have my surgery on the 9th and go home by the 12th, because I just want to go straight home as soon as it's done and over with. That way, if something happens to me, I'll be with family, and, I'll be in America, and we can try to fix it from there. Again, I'm just very, very nervous about the whole process. I know that we're supposed to land at the land at the airport and follow the information module, and somebody's going to be there holding a sign with my name. They don't know right now who my driver's going to be. Luckily, I'm not going alone. I'll be with my fiance. And again, they'll take me to the hospital, and I guess from there, the surgery's done, and then you're released after 2 days. That's the gist of what I know. My surgery is, exciting. It's an adventure, and I don't want to take the risk, but I know that I have to do something, and I want to give myself every tool, every opportunity to make it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record my whole experience from start to finish, from the plane ride to crossing the border to the day of surgery, my hospital room, the hospital itself, and just step by step what happens to me, because, I know that a lot, I've been looking at the YouTube post, and a lot of people just, they don't get to the meat and potatoes of what's really going on. It's just, a lot of talking about how nice the doctor was or how nice the patient care coordinator was, but not the details about the actual surgery and the process itself. So I'm going to be documenting. My husband's going to film everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And then, post-op, I will follow up as well, and we'll go, week by week, and I'll update my progress. And thank you all for looking at my post, and I'll keep you updated. Thank you.